Hello and welcome to my Southern Maryland two-gun match video. I am mauserdude. This was our winter 2023 match. We do 2 matches a year, winter and summer. Started off on stage 5, which was over at the rifle range. This involved 2 steel targets out at 100 yards, and it was a positional stage. You engaged each of the targets from one of 3 positions, and then repeat the whole thing 3 times. I'd like to thank my brother-in-law Artie for grabbing this stage video. This was a little better than my head cam video for the stage, so I decided to use this. You see the targets down there. You started off standing, go to prone, and then kneeling. You see I had trouble with my sling there. I always learn something at the match. I had a couple other little sling snafus here, and I went to the double knee kneeling position. So yeah, this is the second go round. Go to prone. Go to standing. Standing seemed to eat everybody's lunch. It was pretty high times for a lot of people on this stage. And you see it was a little chilly this morning. There was ice on the mud puddle there in front of the firing range. Did prone, come over, did double kneeling again. And finally back up to do the standing. And I have to say that doing Appleseed 2 years ago and my 2 experiences at the Frozen Chosen match really helped my offhand standing shooting. Today's match I was using my new KP-15, or newish KP-15 with a Holosun 510. So this was all done with a red dot. And that was that stage. Then it was off to stage 1. Stage 1 was in our back pit. It involved shooting through a little port at a Texas Star, and we were experimenting with dropping your mag and taking a last shot and reholstering. And of course, I completely whiffed on match video for this stage, so you don't get to see that. Then it was off to stage 2. Stage 2 was in kind of a slide right to left and engage a couple of targets, trying to make you change positions every target or 2. This stage didn't work out quite as well as I wanted to, but it was okay. Go around the corner and engage from a low position here at a target, kind of underneath some barrels there. I stole that from a recent IDPA match. And then do a hard lean way out here. And I opted to switch to pistol there, showed clear, and engage the rest of these targets with the pistol. And we use IDPA rules, so you have to slice the pie as you go around. This was not the optimal way to do this. I'm going to redesign this I wouldn't allow the stage to go this way again. A lot of people gamed it pretty hard. Then it was off to stage 3. Stage 3, we got to use the SUV. So you started in the SUV with a pistol on the center console, and you engaged a bunch of targets off to the right through the windows. Everybody likes car stages, so see me getting in the SUV there. And at the beep, you retrieve your pistol and engage all the targets with 3 rounds. So you sell 3 rounds each on this stage. And I was trying to get my splits fast there. Took my time on that headshot and that headshot. Use the dump bucket there. Exit and go ahead and load the rifle. And I managed to wrap my sling around the barrel, and that was a distraction. Though I didn't want to clear it on the clock. I didn't want to sweep myself. And I have to go just straight to left hand for this because most of the shots were left-handed. And all the rifle targets got 3 too. End up being careful in this target. A lot of people pop that no shoot right there because of height over bore issues at this close a distance. And come around and get these last 2 slicing the pie. And put an extra one in that. And you can see the sling wrapped around the barrel there. And then it was off to the last stage of the day. We spread this one across 2 pits because we only ran 5 squads, so we were kind of experimenting with this. Everything in the first pit was engaged with rifle, and you clear the rifle and go to the second pit and engage all the steel. And once again, thanks to to Artie for grabbing this video. I completely whiffed on this myself, so this was missing. So you start off to the right, engage 2 targets. And this is 2 rounds each. Come around and there's a barricade here. You can go left or right, doesn't matter. Slice the pie around each side and go and engage those. And then you show clear. Come around and then slice the pie here, and there's a plate rack at about 10 yards. And sweep through that. There's a no shoot in the way there. And then here, slice the pie, easy steel. And that third one was pretty tight with a no shoot. So you take your time and dump a bunch of rounds at the last target. Overall, I came in 6th. It really came down to how you did on stage 5. The times on that were so long that it really wasn't balanced very well. That's a learning for the next match. You don't have one stage that sucks up all the time. And you can see my placements here. I came in 5th on stage 5. That's about where I ended up overall, because I didn't do too well on stage 1, 2, and 3, to tell you the truth. So that's the way it works out. And since I did all the stage design for this match, I did a quick summary. Good things for the day was it was a beautiful day, a little cold in the morning. We had lots of help moving 2 heavy props. It brought a tear to my eye how great everyone was pitching in Saturday morning and getting the 2 heavy things moved. The stage timing worked out pretty well. No one really had to wait, as far as I knew, for the stage. It was safe and fun, and teardown was super slick and fast. That always makes things easier. Bad was I found out my iPad battery died in the cold, so it delayed syncing up a little bit. Stage 5 scoring was wonky. My GoPro was rotated the wrong way. That's why you see everything in portrait and everything else. And here was Squad 5. Squad 5, we had a great day. Lots of fun. Also have to shout out to Mark for running the rifle range stage. He just ran the stage all day and it was great. Made things run super smooth. We're going to have to figure out a way to get him to shoot. And as always, thanks to Merrily, Gus, and Sprinkles for all their help. I couldn't do it without them. I'll see everyone at the next match. Later.